Have you noticed something strange? Every year, the world produces new singers, new actors, new influencers, new celebrities. Some become famous overnight. Millions watch them, millions follow them. And then, a few years later, nobody remembers them. But then, there are people like Shakira. 20 years have passed. New generations have arrived. New music trends emerged. The world has changed a lot. Yet, somehow, people still know her name. Why? Is it her voice? Is it her dancing? Is it her beauty? Maybe. But those answers are too simple because history is filled with talented people who disappeared. So today, I want to look beyond music. I want to explore a deeper question. Why do some people become unforgettable? And what can ordinary people learn from that? Because whether you're a teacher, a student, a business owner, or someone simply trying to build a meaningful life, the principles are exactly the same. Let's begin. People remember what is clear. Think about this. When I say cricket, many Indians think of Sachin. When I say innovation, many think of Steve Jobs. When I say motivation, many think of Tony Robbins, Swami Vivekananda, or Ramana Maharshi. And when millions think of football celebrations, they think of Shakira. Why? Because successful people occupy a clear space in people's minds. Most people make a mistake. They try to be known for everything. Today, they are fitness experts. Tomorrow, they are financial advisors. Next week, they are relationship coaches. The result is people get confused, and confused minds don't remember. Here, one important point is clarity creates memory, memory creates identity, and identity creates influence. Look at your own life. If someone mentions your name in a room where you are not present, what comes to their minds? Can they describe you in one sentence? Or would they struggle? Because the world rewards clarity, not complexity. If someone asks me the same question, my answer will be, I want to be remembered as a teacher and a clarity speaker. The first lesson from Shakira is simple. Become known for something, not everything. The wider you connect, the stronger you become. One reason why Shakira became globally successful is because she did not lock herself inside one box. Her music carried influences from different cultures, different rhythms, different traditions, different audiences. Now think about life. Many people unknowingly build walls around themselves. I only talk to people like me. I only learn from my field. I only listen to opinions I already agree with. But growth rarely happens inside walls. Growth happens at intersections. A pharmacist learns psychology, a teacher learns technology, a doctor learns communication, and a leader learns empathy. Suddenly, they become far more powerful than the people who remain in a single lane. Similarly, a river becomes mighty because many streams join it. Human beings become powerful the same way. The wider your understanding, the deeper your impact. Consistency beats talent. This lesson might be uncomfortable because most people love talent. Talent is exciting, talent is glamorous, talent gets attention, but consistency wins. Imagine two people. The first person exercises for 6 hours one day. The second person exercises for 30 minutes every day. Who will be healthier after 5 years? The answer is obvious. Yet, many people approach success in the wrong way. They want one big breakthrough, one viral video, one best-selling book, one lucky opportunity. But life rarely works that way. Success is usually boring. It is repetition, practice, improvement, patience, again and again and again. The reason why people remain relevant for decades is not because they had one good year. It is because they kept showing up every year. Long after the excitement disappeared, consistency is what transforms action into identity. Now let's talk about something most people underestimate. Energy. Not physical energy, personal energy. Think about Shakira performing at a World Cup ceremony. The stadium is already full, the lights are already on, millions are already watching. Yet, the moment she walks onto the stage, the atmosphere changes. Why? Because people don't just experience her music, they experience her energy. And that's an important distinction. There are many talented singers, many can sing the same notes, many can perform the same song, but very few can make an entire stadium feel alive. That is what separates information from impact, skills from presence, performance from experience. And this lesson applies beyond music. Think about your own life. Have you ever met a teacher whose classes you never missed? Or a leader people genuinely wanted to follow? Or a friend who instantly lifted the mood of a room? It is not because they are the smartest, it is because of their energy. People remember how you make them feel. In fact, one reason why Shakira became more than a singer is because she became an experience. When people remember a World Cup opening ceremony, they don't remember every lyric. They remember the excitement, the celebration, the emotion, the feeling, and that's the power of the energy. Many people spend years improving their skills. Very few work on their presence. But remember, presence amplifies the skill. The lesson to be learned: don't just become knowledgeable, become memorable. Because talent may get attention, but energy creates a lasting memory. She became bigger than her songs. Let's look at something interesting. Many artists have hit songs. Many artists have sold millions of albums. Many artists have enjoyed fame. But very few remain relevant across generations. Why? Because songs eventually become old. Trends eventually change. But purpose travels further than popularity. One reason why Shakira's influence extends beyond music is that she has consistently connected her platform to the larger causes. She did not remain just a performer. She became a global figure. Someone associated with education, social impact, cultural connection, and international events. Think about it. If Shakira's success was based only on songs, people would remember a few tracks and move on. But because she stood for something larger, her influence became bigger than her music. And that's a lesson all of us can learn from her. Many people spend their lives asking, how can I become successful? A better question is, what does my success serve? Because success without purpose becomes self-centered. Purpose gives direction to success. Imagine two doctors. Both earn well. Both are respected. But one sees medicine as a job. The other sees medicine as an opportunity to improve the lives of people. Who leaves the bigger legacy? The answer is obvious. The same principle applies to teachers, leaders, businessmen, and creators, and even to every ordinary person. The world eventually forgets achievements, but it remembers contribution. That's why purpose matters. Purpose transforms attention into trust, trust into influence, and influence into legacy. And perhaps that's one of the deepest reasons the world has not forgotten Shakira. She became more than an entertainer. She became a symbol, and the symbols survive longer than trends. So let us return to our original question. Why the world has not forgotten Shakira? Because beneath the music are timeless principles: clarity, connection, consistency, energy, and a bigger purpose. And these principles have nothing to do with singing. They apply to every human being, including you and mean. The real question is not, can I become like Shakira? The real question is, what do I want to be remembered for? Because one day your job title will disappear, your position will disappear, and your achievements may even be forgotten. But impact you create in people's lives, that remains. So take a moment today, ask yourself, what is my clarity? What is my purpose? What am I consistently building? Shakira's story is not really about music. It is about what happens when clarity meets consistency, talent meets energy, and success meets purpose. That's the kind of impact people don't forget. Thank you for watching, and remember, a meaningful life is not built by chasing attention. It is built by creating lasting value.